Hi, I'm Reverend Beth Wheatley Dyson. I'm the minister here at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church in Hanover. And I think the significance, particular significance of today with Martin Luther King and the inauguration of Obama is that my grandparents worked for the civil rights movement and Dr. King in the South, in Mississippi. And for my generation, this is like a dream come true. There are no words that can possibly describe the feeling that when Dr. King talks about you should be judged by the content of your character versus the color of your skin, how that makes me feel when I think about Obama being inaugurated tomorrow as our first African-American president.
It's like his Martin Luther King dream has actually been realized. You know, today we celebrated him, and then tomorrow it's Obama's turn. So it's like perfect moment. It couldn't be better.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it happened in our lifetime. That Obama was elected president.
And so I'm very grateful that we live in a country where really we do say that anyone should and can be able to become president. And now we're living that. And I think my grandparents would be smiling wherever they are because they worked and they understood how important that was, even in the Deep South in the 1960s.
I feel like President-elect Obama is hope for all of us because he is so terrific in so many ways, so capable and so gifted. But I think finally for us to have an African American in office is like we've finally arrived, and people of color, people in the minority, not necessarily of color, can feel like they're represented, like some of the oppression has been lifted, and I just feel very emotional and blessed that this has happened.
I think a lot of his values mirror what Martin Luther King stood for, and I was hoping that they would have the inauguration today on Martin Luther King Day, because they have so much in common of what they've done for this country, and it's almost like it's come full circle as far as the dream being realized.
For my kids, I think for my kids who are in their mid-20s, there's a sort of expectation and understanding that, well, of course this should happen. Why wouldn't this happen? For my generation, and for my grandparents certainly, never really imagined when this might happen. So for us and for them, it's a huge historical moment, even for those of us who are not African American, but who really believe that everyone has a possibility of being who they are and to live the American dream.
I told her that, how I felt about Obama, and I said, I don't just love him, I'm in love with him, but he's married. Otherwise we'd be together, of course, So she thought it was a riot, and she ordered this online, and so I said to my husband, I said, well, now we can sleep together. It's a joke.